Woo!
Hey,
All right,
Eagles 1-0. Max, how'd the Vikings do?
1-0.
And remind me, John, how'd the Jags do?
1-0.
I had a
Who would have
great
thought
Sunday.
it? Who would have thought it?
I tell you what, boys, when I woke up Sunday morning, it felt like Christmas morning. That's why I wore my little Christmas vest for this episode.
Sure,
Felt
he did.
Christmas morning. God, it felt
Sure.
good.
Dude, I gotta say real quick. I mean, I got up at like 7:30 in the morning. Well, I usually do, but not on the weekends. I had nothing to do Sunday morning, and I woke up just staring at the board, just uploading Twitter, looking to see what the Jags are, what the depth chart's going to look like, who's going to be playing well. Like I was so pumped Sunday morning. I got my wish. The boys won. All of our boys won. So one more hand of applause. Just great week one. No complaints. I think we should do a little quick recap of our bets last week. Max, I'll start with you. How'd you end up? How'd you do last week for your bets?
Are we talking the naughty nice, the bets we placed in here, or just all around the board?
I think we should just go through them all real quick. Just so go through your.
I've got them all right here if we want to go through them all real quick.
Yeah.
Before I do that, God, guys, I've been getting hit up like crazy for sponsors. So I'm having to pick and choose here a little bit. You know, I've gotten hit up a lot by some wine companies after Max came out there with that boxed wine. But this week we went with, you know, the guy didn't even speak English when he called me. So I was just like, hola, amigo, si. And we went with Pacifico.
We had to.
Pacifico is the sponsor of this episode. Hey, Ice, chill out. Thank you, Bob. On with the show, gentlemen.
Love it. We might need a sales team, by the way, because the amount of emails that are hitting our desk, crazy. But yeah, we should do a quick recap.
Oh yeah, I got them right here. Let me just jump through them real quick. So, basically, naughty or nice was where we started. Max, you went with McBride under 64.5 yards. I remember him being at the casino, or that was your whole story about McBride casino fucking you over. Guess what? You got your money back. 61 yards for McBride. Leah Worthy for me, under 5.5 receptions. Guess how many he had? 0.
How many snaps did he play, Diesel?
I didn't even watch the game. All I saw was 0 receptions, 0 yards. Gadget player. To be honest, he played 1 snap. But that's the sharpest bet I've ever given out in my life. Just a deadbolt Zemer Cheeto lock.
No, because I do vividly remember you texting us like a minute into the game, like all caps, let's go. And I was like, who scored a touchdown? Like surely it was something good. And then I got a quick report from like Adam Schefter saying Xavier Worthy's going to be out for like 2 to 3 months with a broken collarbone. So that's where we are. We want to hit our bets. So that was a great pick. And then you can end it off with me.
Yeah, John Waddle over, I think it was like 55.5 receiving yards. The Dolphins did you dirty 2 ways, because I'm gonna then take this over to your teaser. And I mean, you were close. You went 2 for 3. The Dolphins are so bad.
Dolphins did me dirty. That's besides the mortal lock. The Dolphins just did me dirty. That is the most dysfunctional team. The most dysfunctional team in the NFL. I cannot believe I bet them and I bet Waddle, but I will say that was the Colts' first week 1 win since 2014. So if that's how my year's going to go, I have a tough road sledding, and I got to wear a backpack and some freaking sticks to help me carry me out of this slump. So I'm a little nervous about that. It was just a bad 2 picks by me. And I kind of forget what were your plays as well, besides you're the lotto that I'm surprised.
Yeah, lotto. Love where you went with it, Max. Tell us about your lotto.
1 for 3 is not going to cut it. The Thursday night game, I was clearly reaching for something special. But that's what I'm going to do with the lotto. I'm going to reach, and if you got the nuts to tail me, I want you to get behind me, because there's no better feeling than getting one of those home, because you feel like the smartest man in the room. And this week I wasn't. But no, I went 1 for 4 on the lotto. Only person to score was Travis Kelce. And then the other 3 did not get in the end zone. And then my other lotto from the Thursday night with Eagles defense scoring the first touchdown, as well as the Eagles winning by 20.5. Just barely missed. That
I don't
was
know how that didn't hit. I don't know how that didn't hit.
Yeah,
So close.
came down to the wire on that one. But we're going to keep attacking. Got another one lined up for this week, so we'll see what happens.
I like the narrative play that you kind of go with. You know, you're like, you build a story around it. I really like, I think that's easy for the listeners to buy into. So I'm ready for this week. And then it finished with me with my Sunday night get out of jail free card. I tell you what, I needed to get out of jail because I had a tough Sunday. Enjoyed every single second of it. I didn't move all day, lost a lot of bets. And I sure shit did need that Sunday night get out of jail free card. And boy, did it look good. I'll tell you what, if you go back and you listen back to my episode, I said the Ravens are going to come out ready to play. And they sure shit did. They just didn't look good in that fourth quarter, though. God, they came out swinging. Uppercut there. Derrick Henry there. Boom, bop, bing. And then Josh Allen was just like, hello. Hupsa! Just took them out. 250 passing yards in the fourth quarter. I mean, hey, I loved watching it. By the end, I found myself rooting on Josh Allen. It was crazy. It was just how I wanted to finish my Sunday night. Lost a shitload of money on Sunday. I'm going to bring it over to the mortals here really quick, just because that's where the money's made. That's where the money's made. And boys, we went 1 for 3. Me holding up all the weight with Baker Mayfield. Like I said, Baker Mayfield's going to be
1 for 2 on Mortals.
We went 1 for 3 total, or 1. Yeah, well, 1 and 2.
Yes.
Yeah, 1 and 2. Max Giants plus 6.5. I tailed you on that. I really liked it. John Bears. Honestly, similar story to my story.
I was going to say, I don't really have much to report about the Bears. You just explained everything you said about the Ravens. I pretty much have to say about the Bears. I mean, they dominated the whole game. I even sent our group chat. I sent a little message to Max. Hey, Maxie, come out to play. When I think JJ had, I think when the Vikings had like 20 total yards on offense after the first half, I was like, oh, this is a no sweat. And then all hell breaks loose. Vikings scored 21 unanswered. That was at the end of it. I was hate watching the Bears. I was rooting for the Vikings. So terrible bet. Caleb looked awful. I'm deleting the tape from week 1. Deleting the tape. I'm on to week 2. So we can get it started.
Yeah, let's get it started. Just real quick, running total. Leo or Cheeto, 2-0. Max with 1-1.
Still workshopping the nickname.
Still workshopping the nickname. So
we'll put some suggestions in the comments, by the way.
Yeah.
Drop some lock.
After you like, comment, subscribe, go ahead and give us some suggestions in the comment section. We like to engage with our listeners. We'll respond, whichever one has the most upticks. We may give it a run the next week.
Yeah.
Sorry, Cheeto. Continue.
And John with a big old fat 0 points. 0 points from Diamonds. So let's dive in. Are we ready? Ready?
Yeah.
Yep.
Let's start with our naughty or nice. I'm ready unless somebody is dying to give out their lock for a naughty or nice pick.
Start us off, Cheeto.
Okay, so as many of you know that watched the first episode, I gave a very bold pick about Derrick Henry not being the guy to draft. And boy, did he look good. He looked really, really good. But I'm fucking doubling down on this one. I am doubling down. He's sitting at 95.5 rushing yards against the fucking Browns at minus 11.5. Any common person's like, oh, they're gonna kill him. They're gonna run the ball down their throat. They're gonna put the game away. Personally, I like the Browns plus 11.5. I like that Browns defense. I am taking Derrick Henry under. Whatever it is, I had to find this prop because FanDuel's weird and they don't have their prop lines up yet. I had to find it. It seems like it's sitting at around 90 to 95.5. I don't care what it is. Derrick Henry under rushing yards this week. Lock it in. The Browns give the Ravens fits every year. Go back and look when Lamar Jackson and the Ravens have to play in Cleveland. It's not a good site. Actually, I think it's in
Baltimore.
It's in Baltimore.
It's in Baltimore.
It's in Baltimore.
Regardless.
Still love it. I think that's way too many. Way too many. Pass it off. Give it to me, Diamonds.
Yeah. I was just scouring the naughty or nice props this whole day, and I've been very successful betting. Now, I'm not giving the picks on here because we only give 3 or 4 picks, but I've been doing very well betting running back receiving yards. So I went there first, and something popped out to me really quick in that 1:00 game. I believe it is in Pittsburgh with Mr. Jalen Warren over 12.5 receiving yards against the Seahawks at home. Rodgers, how good did he look last week? He threw for a billion yards, 4 touchdowns. And guess what? Everyone got fed except for Jalen Warren. I mean, last week he went 2 for 22 and a touchdown, so that would have hit. It's 12.5 this week, so that would have hit. And then another stat that I love, CMC played the Seahawks last week. He had 9 catches for like 75 yards. So apparently the word's out. The Seahawks don't cover running backs. One screen, a couple dump offs to Jalen Warren. I think he's going to have 3 catches for 25 yards. Easy. That's just a walk in the park bet. I'm not planning on sweating this bet, so I love it. And I'll throw it to you, Max.
So this one, I put a title on this one and I circled it. This one's called "It Can't Get Any Worse." Okay, and it's a nice pick. It's about a guy who's come in with the mentality that you usually see out of a 10th year veteran, and his name is Cam Ward, and he's playing on the field with a bunch of 5-year-olds. Okay, I think he had 6 drop passes in the 4th quarter alone from his team of diabetics who don't know their left from right on the field. Okay, so I think it cannot get any worse. Those guys are going to learn how to catch, or they're going to be working at Amazon 2 weeks' time. Cam Ward to have over 198.5 passing yards in their upcoming game against the Rams, not known for their defense. Sean McVay, that's an offensive coordinator if I've ever seen one. Couldn't name their DC if I tried to. Cam Ward's I think I'm going to sweat this one. It's going to come down to the finish line. I think he's going to have around 60 at half, and I'm going to start rethinking why I did this.
No, you're going to lie bet. You'll lie bet the over.
And you know what? I'll double down on it. So Take this, sweat it with me a little bit. Cam Ward over passing yards against this game, which is that's a noon game. That's a noon game on Sunday.
You know what's great about that? I don't know if you guys saw this. Cam Ward, and this is just a total welcome to the NFL and just getting there and finding out who's who. Cam Ward, when he got to the NFL, he was literally talking about how his receiving room is the best in the NFL.
Dude,
Boy, did he find out that there are some better wide receiver rooms out there.
They have no one to throw to, but I will say I do like Max's bet. Like, it can't get any worse from last week. Yeah. I didn't watch the whole game, but I saw some highlights. He was throwing to mailmen and farmers out there. At least they looked like it. It was insane. I saw some screens that no one turned around to. None of the receivers knew who the screen was going to. It was – but I actually do like Cam Ward a lot, and I think they can bounce back. I like that.
And they were playing the Broncos, who might have the best defense in the NFL this year. They're going against the Rams, and I think if his wide receivers didn't drop so many passes, he would have broken it this past week. So he would have gone over the 200 mark. I feel really good about this one, guys.
Yep.
I'm with you there. I like it. I like it a lot. I think those are some great picks. I mean, we got a Derrick Henry under, we've got a Jalen Warren over receiving, and then a Cam Ward over throwing. I think these are surgical picks here, boys, and I really like it. We do need to get the ball rolling, though. So let's move this right over. Diamonds let us down last week, but I have no reservations about tailing you this week. Give it to me. The 24-karat teaser. Diamonds, here we go.
Yeah, I mean, this is my bread and butter. I said it last week. This is what I do. I do teasers. The week one, you're kind of just throwing blind darts out there. I didn't really know what teams I was getting when I bet them. And then I you know what I did after week one? I gathered some data. I'm a little computer in here. I gathered some data, got some info, and I absolutely love my 3-team 7.5-point teaser. I went 2 for 3 last week, and that's terrible. I'm going to go 3 for 3 this week. Starting off with the Chiefs plus 8.5 at home against the Eagles. This is they're rivals pretty much. I mean, for one can be in opposite division and in opposite conferences. The Chiefs got slammed last week under the lights against the Chargers in Brazil. This week, it's a 4:00 game. You're gonna have Tony Romo commenting on it. I don't know how you can't see this just going back and forth. I think it's gonna be a lower point game total. I think it's gonna be a lot of good defense. It's gonna be a close game the whole way. I don't think that's gonna be a sketchy 8.5. I love it. And then quickly, I'm gonna go to the Ravens and Browns under 52.5. Cheeto, you were talking about it earlier. I think the Browns defense is very good. They made Joe Burrow look pedestrian. They held him to 17 points. I think the Ravens defense is still good. I think Josh Allen, the Bills offense, is just that electric. So I'm taking that under. I think both defenses are going to play well. Low scoring game. Ravens going to come back to earth. So I love that under. And then lastly, we're doing the Jags plus 11. Rumor has it we have boots on the ground in Cincinnati. Yes, I'm going to that game. Is it a biased pick? Is it a biased pick? It could be. But I'm telling you, both teams are 1-0. The Jags and the Bengals are 1-0. We weirdly play the Bengals close. The Bengals obviously didn't look that great week 1. The Jags didn't look great in week 1 either. I think it's going to be kind of a gross game, but I love 11 points. That's a lot of points. I'm confident in it. I'm going to be there to win the bet for us. Okay, so that's my teaser. I'm gonna toss it back to Cheeto for what we're all waiting for, the Sunday night get out of jail free card. I want to hear it.
Just real quick thoughts. I mean, just love even though you took the Chiefs against the Eagles, and their wide receiver room is depleted. But I mean, I do expect Andy Reid, Spags. I expect a good game plan. I think they will make that. They're going to slow that game down. The Browns, Ravens, that's a lock. And you boots on the ground for the Jags, like
I can't not
take that. How do you not take that?
11 points? Yeah, sure. Thank you, Vegas. Thank you, DK. Thank you, FanDuel. I'll take that.
So for the Sunday night football get out of jail free card, Max, I don't know if you know this, but we got Vikings in prime time once again. And
they're the Sunday night game?
Yes.
Vikings give the people what they want. They want some more JJ. They can't get enough of them.
I just want to interject real quick. We're going to have some overlap because I got another play going Sunday night. So I'm curious what you're going to say here.
Well, I mean, God, was this one tough? Because I didn't hate the way the Falcons looked. I think they played really well on defense. I think Penix could be a gamer. And I think J.J. McCarthy could be a gamer. So that makes the spread real tough here when you're dealing with a 3.5-point spread. But Max, guess who was the person on the Vikings that impressed me more than any other guy all weekend?
Can I throw a name out there
throw a name out there?
Jordan Mason.
I mean, it's like we have
brain.
It's like we have the same brain.
You know who I feel bad for, Leo? Everyone that drafted Aaron Jones in the 4th round of their draft while he sat there and got picked up in the 8th. I mean, that guy is going to be the workhorse and the guy in the backfield. I love Aaron Jones to death. Go ahead.
The moment he got in the game, it was chunk play. I mean, he looked like a fucking dude. So, but what is O'Connell? What does he want to do more than anything else? He wants to make the game easy on J.J. McCarthy. Hence, let's get the run game going. And I would expect when they get down in the red zone, what are they going to do, Max?
Tell me.
They're going to run the ball with Jordan Mason on the fucking goal line. Jordan Mason, anytime touchdown, could not seem to find this line anywhere. I guarantee you this is plus money. He's RB2. He's RB2 on the depth chart. JJ McCarthy had a rushing touchdown, 2 throwing touchdowns. I'm guaranteeing that they get one on the ground, and the person you see in that backfield is going to be none other than Jordan Mason. That's the only thing that when I looked at the board, I figured there is no chance that this loses, and this will get me out of jail on Sunday. Let's hope it doesn't have to happen again, but it will.
I gotta be honest, Cheeto. I didn't know where you're going with that. You told me they're gonna run, they're get to the red zone. I thought you might say they're gonna air it out a little bit there. I gotta be honest. I
Plus
froze.
100.
Oh, that would have been great. That would have been great to switch that up there. No, I think Jordan Mason anytime touchdown, absolute lock.
Hey, plus 100.
Plus 100, perfect.
On our gambling website, Hard Rock Sportsbook. Thank you very much. I was going to say I would have thought that was plus 150.
Honestly,
but,
they know, the books know.
Yeah, so that's right around. We want to be at either like minus 120 to plus 120 just to keep that even value. That's great value. I love it. He looked great. He looked great. What was that, 2 nights ago? I love the pick.
He has juice.
Yeah,
all right, Max, everybody wants to hear it. I mean, you've been so close. You're really right there. And when we hit this, Max, I can only imagine the listenership is going to go from about here. You can't even see my hand anymore.
We won't have enough seats on the plane. We won't have enough seats on the plane when we take off.
Give it to me, Max. Give it to me.
I don't have a story for this one because it's about a guy you can't touch. You can't come near. He's too quick. He's too fast. The second you think you're near him, the second I thought I was maybe next to him in the Bally's Casino, where'd he go? Where'd he go? I lost him. This guy last week, 2 receptions, 26 yards. Looked like he may have lost a step, but I think it was just a little bit. Let's hold him back for week 2. John, you're not going to diamonds. You're not going to love him. I think Jamar Chase is going to put a performance on to the likes of which we've never seen before. Okay. I think I'm holding back a little bit on what I think he's actually going to do this coming week. I'm going to take him for over 150 yards receiving, 2+ touchdowns, and the Bengals to do some real naughty things to those Jacksonville Jaguars with our boy Diamonds in attendance. And I'm going to take them minus 9.5. The lines aren't out yet, so we'll have to wait and see on what that total comes out to. I have to put the maybe around plus 1,500 to the 2,000 range. Take that one. Have some fun watching that game, knowing that your money is on the guy that is running circles around the rookie Travis Hunter. That's my pick. That's my lotto pick of the week. I think it's going to be a fun one. It all rides on Jamar Chase and the Bengals to just really put the stomping down in Florida. It's in Florida, right?
No, it's in Cincinnati.
Even better, the concrete jungle.
Yeah.
I got to say, I mean, I don't like hearing that, but I had to say, I love Jamar Chase having on my fantasy team. I think he's going to go absolutely ballistic. For whatever reason, we made Bryce Young and the Panthers last week look really bad because they are really bad. The Panthers are really bad. So I think Jamar Chase is so due for a bounce back. I think if you say the Bengals minus 9.5, and then obviously the Jamar 2 props with the 2 touchdowns and the 150 yards, we could have a little middle ground at 10. Okay. So Bengals win by 10. And this is just the better in me. This is the show first in me. Bengals win by 10. That part's hits, and then my teaser hits. We're all happy. So we could find a nice middle ground that I'm pretty excited about. Obviously, I want the Jags to win, but if they don't, I'd love to lose by 10 exactly.
And you guys didn't even coordinate that middle ground, did you?
No, we did not. This was written down. This was written down on Tuesday.
I fucking love it. But hey, Max, I just got to think. I got to think that this came into your mind whenever you were putting this together. I don't know if you saw this. Liam Cohen came out today, maybe yesterday, and they asked him about Travis Hunter on defense, and he said, and I quote, he will get more snaps on defense. And I would think that then you were like, oh, Travis Hunter against Jamar Chase on defense.
Hey, look at me.
I'm just curious.
Well, Jamar's looking. That's finger licking good for Jamar, and that pains me to say from how much we gave up for Travis Hunter. But that is barbecue chicken alert for Jamar Chase. So
yeah, it's welcome to the NFL.
It might be.
Yeah. All right. Well, I love that, Max. I almost think that's a little bit of revenge, maybe, for John's pick, Mortal Lock last week.
Some were saying So we're saying it was definitely on my mind when I was looking through it, and I'm coming off the nice win Monday night when the Vikings really put on a show. I know we're not trying to go backwards; we're going forwards here. But
PTSD.
no, I'd be lying if I said it wasn't.
So 2 touchdowns, 150 yards, and then also minus 9.5, right?
Yes.
Okay, just for the listeners out there. All right, let's take it over. We got to be better in this area specifically. We went 66% in the naughty or nice. We need 100%, I think, this week in the mortals just to get that respect. So
I'm dying.
Evans, lead us off.
I'm dying for this pick. I mean,
lead us off.
You want to talk about a pick that if I don't get this right, I mean, hell might break loose. I mean, this is a crazy pick. What about to do, Max? We don't plan our picks, and this pains me to say. I'm going back to Sunday Night Under the Lights. I'm going back to JJ McCarthy. I'm going back to fading the Vikings.
Wow.
I'm taking the Falcons plus 3.5. If I lose this, I mean, shame on me, obviously. But if you watch that Vikings game, obviously the fourth quarter they were just electric. I don't think the Vikings can go out of that game being like, yeah, we have a amazing team. I don't. And he just left the screen.
Max left. He's left.
You can't. I mean,
he just walked away.
I don't think the Bears are very good, and they dominated the Vikings for 3 quarters. And then Caleb Williams just forgot how to play football. The defense collapsed. It was just a collapse of a team I've seen in a while. I'm going back to the well. I'm fading the Vikings. I'm getting 3.5 points, so the Vikings can still win. I'm getting Falcons plus 3.5. They lost a tough game last week against the Bucs in a field goal that they should have had by Younghoe Koo. So they're coming back. It's almost a must win for them because I mean, that you can't go 0-2 is a tough spot to be in. They're going to be. I think they have a good offense. Their defense is underrated. I do like the Falcons plus 3.5. I'm not doing this to spite Max. I love them.
Really feels like it. It really feels like you are diamonds.
It does. It does, and I hate it. It doesn't hate it. And I'm going to try to stop fading the Vikings after this because they could obviously win by 20. But I really think it's going to be a close game. So that's my play. God help me.
But what are you going to do what are you going to do when Kevin O'Connell starts whispering? Starts whispering to JJ.
Nightmares.
Hey, JJ.
Nightmares. What do you think my nightmares? At Monday night, I went to bed after my mortal lock, the Bears lost, and my whole dream was in whispers, and I was like, "That's so weird." And I just usually my dreams are just people actually talking. It was all whispers. It was just KOC in my dream the whole time. I'm gonna fade him again. I'm gonna fade him again.
Yeah, I mentioned in a GIF that I think we're gonna see a lot of, which is just this guy just making out with this girl's ear and like listening into it. I think I'm gonna see a lot of that GIF.
A lot of that.
Yeah. But that's exactly what happened. So I mean, I'm ready. Hey, that's why I stayed away from the spread, John. I think that's 2 gamers on both sides, 2 pretty okay head coaches. So I stayed away, but I love ball.
Also really quick, I don't want to take too much TV time, but really quick, also reason why I took this, I was looking at the board for just regular plays, just spread bets, a lot of big numbers that kind of scared me off a little bit. Mm-hmm. So this is almost a process of elimination type bet. I mean, I was going down the list, don't like that, don't like that, don't like that, and I was like, all right, we're at Sunday night, so that's also a little bit of it too. So take that with whatever grain of salt you want. But yeah, I want to hear your picks as well.
Max, give it to me.
So my pick is it's really this season for me, and my gambling instinct is riding on the fact that Jaden Daniels is no longer good at this game of football. Okay. I took the Giants last week. The Giants are not a good team. Okay. That was clear. That was me real reaching for that belief. Commanders kind of squeaked by because the Giants offense was non-existent. So I think the Packers are going to go there. Jaden Daniels is familiar with Micah Parsons, but I really think the Packers are going to beat the dog shit out of Washington. I'm not totally. Let me double check on where that game is being played.
It's in Green Bay, I believe.
It's in Green Bay. It's in
Green Bay.
way, Max, 1 week down, 1 week in the back pocket. Jaden Daniels still has not step foot in the end zone.
No, and he won't, Leo. That's one they didn't put that one up. I was searching far and wide to see if that was a prop somewhere. It is not. Jaden Daniels didn't look bad in his last game, but I mean, he's playing against toy soldiers against the Giants. So I think the Packers are. Man, they made the Lions look really bad, and it's possible Ben Johnson was responsible for everything that happened in Detroit these last few years. I'm taking the latter of those two options. I think Packers are fucking good. And I think they're just going to put it on them. I don't have a whole lot more behind that. I'm curious what you guys think. If you think I'm delusional about this whole Jaden Daniels things, it really is entirely based on RG3 and his career, which may be a misstep and poorly calculated.
Well, like you're comparing, you think Jaden Daniels is another RG3?
I think they're the same person,
Okay.
possibly related. Possibly related. You heard it here first.
Interesting.
Wow. So Jaden Daniels has a hell of a media career coming up ahead of him.
Yeah, no, hell of a media career. I haven't seen RG3. Is RG3 still? Is he still doing media?
I think he is. I think he got in a little bit of trouble about something. I can't even. I honestly, he hasn't had a hell of a career. He's been, but all I was gonna say is I really do. I'm with you on the Packers. I think we're all in agreement. I think the Packers are. Not even, you can't even really say dark horse anymore. I do think they're very live to win the Super Bowl this year. And that's not a hot take because they just beat the shit out of the Lions. But that is a team I plan to ride. And you got to ride good teams if you want to make money in this game. So
Packers -3.5 against the Commanders tomorrow night.
All right, perfect. Well, I'm doing something similar to John here. I did it last week. I'm doing it again. I'm going to fade fucking Josh Allen. Fuck it. They play the Jets in New York. Fuck it. Give me Justin Fields. By the way, my quarterback in the big money league, that you heard me right. I straight up dropped Drake May. Fuck him. Justin Fields is my guy in the big money league. Okay. So Justin Fields, I mean, that offense looked great. Am I crazy? Did they not look good? And
so good.
Fact check me on this, but I want to say that the Jets typically, even when they've had really bad teams, I almost feel like they may have, with Zach Wilson, they beat the Buffalo Bills when the Buffalo Bills were on fire. So, I just think for some reason, something weird happens. Something happens with that rivalry, and sure, the Bills are going to win, but +6.5, no one's taking that line. No one is taking that line. People are going to be hammering the Bills. But when they zig, we zag. Give me Justin Fields, Breece Hall, and Garrett Wilson to go out and keep this fucking game close. Okay?
Where's that game at? Is that New York? Is that in
It's in New York.
Okay.
New Jersey.
So is Buffalo in New York? I mean, it's MetLife?
It's at MetLife, yes. Yeah,
okay.
yeah. That was a stupid thing to say in New York. Sure was. But anyway.
I will say really quick, I mean, maybe for the Mortal Lock, we just give it a new name every week because clearly this week could be just fade the fuck out of a QB that you don't think is very good. I faded JJ McCarthy. Max is fading Jaden Daniels, and you're fading Josh Allen. I'm probably the softest because you guys are fading arguably top 5 quarterbacks in the league, and I'm fading a rookie that should probably be faded. But so you guys have bigger nuts than I do right now. But this is the fade the fuck out of a QB you don't think is very good this year. Lock of the week. But it is our mortal, so it obviously counts for the points and everything. That was we don't plan our bets, we don't talk about our bets. I can't believe we just the basis of our bets right there was we don't think this QB is good. So amazing.
And honestly, I don't want the listeners to think that I don't think that Josh Allen is good.
Obviously not.
He's good. He is good, but I really liked what I saw out of Justin Fields. But here we go. Before I introduce, we've got our Hard Rock segment coming up here. Okay.
Oh, yes. Surprise guest.
Let's just get this clear. Toby Shaw gave one of the worst picks Yeah, he's dead to us.
Get the
Toby
guillotine.
is officially
Guillotine.
dead to us. He actually called me the other day and he said, "But you're still coming to my wedding, right?" No.
Huh?
We're not friends anymore. No. We're not friends anymore. Okay? When I say you're dead to us, and I mean it for this guy too. I fucking mean it for this guy too.
Okay.
All right. Adam Shoulders, friend for life. So I'd really hate for him to lose one on his first go. Friend for life. Hey, by the way, John, lifelong Dolphins fan. So you got him to thank.
My condolences then. My condolences then.
Yeah.
Dr. Durs.
Dr. Durs, are you with us?
You guys hear me?
Yeah, I sure can.
Oh, he's coming on Zoom. I love it.
Yeah, he's on Zoom, baby.
Love it.
Dr. Durs, lifelong Dolphins fan. Introduce yourself to the listeners.
All right. My name's Adam Shoulders. I suffer from great PTSD from being a lifelong Dolphins fan. A lot of pain, a lot of struggles, a lot of ups and downs, a lot of hopes that have been crushed. All you can do is battle and try to find the bright side. But after Sunday, it's kind of tough. I got one, though. I got one bright spot. So think about it. The Dolphins play a little bit better. There's a good chance Toby's pick hits last week, and I'm not on this show this week.
That's true.
That
is
real nice.
Yeah, that is a silver lining. Glass half full.
That's right. I'm ready to rock, though, fellas.
Okay. If you know the rules. If you are an 0-1, you're one and done, and you're no longer friends with the three people you see in front of you.
That's fair enough. Fair enough.
And by the way, it will only be two of us by the end of the year because we are going to be executing the winner the winner will execute the loser of the running total. You don't need to worry about that, but give it to us. Durs, you told me that you were very excited about this pick. You literally gave it, like, you texted me, "Can I be on the show?" I said yes, and then 2.5 hours later, you're like, "I got my pick." So I could tell you went into the weeds on this one. So give it to me, lay it on us. What is the Hard Rock pick this week?
Well, all this Dolphins talk, it's got me a little fired up, maybe even a little upset. With that being said, I'd like to let Max Zimmer's horrible pilot episode take be the spark of my season-long run on your show.
Wow.
So, let's hit you with a couple facts first, and then I'll give you the pick. Packers, the Green Bay Packers, last year had the third highest blitz percentage in the NFL. Okay? Jaden Daniels had the highest passer rating, yards, and touchdowns against the blitz by any rookie quarterback since 2016. We were still asking our parents. Right? It's pretty good. We were still asking our parents for $5 to go to the gas station to get Cracker Jacks when the last time a quarterback this good came into the league. I don't know how I want to lay this one on you. I'm just going to say
it on us.
Come on, we're ready. Rip the Band-Aid off.
You're putting bait in my mouth. I'm ready to take a bite.
I'm going Jaden Daniels over 225 passing yards at -118 is what I got of that.
Wow. I really thought that he was going to be taking Jaden Daniels to for a rushing touchdown. That would have been so funny.
That would have been a rubber match, which would have been.
Now, will we be doing 25 on this?
I think we do. We got to get one through the hoop. He just laid us. He had some statistics here. Yeah. I don't know how that O-line holds up. Doc has a lot of faith in that O-line over there in Washington.
Hey, Toby gave us just a random homer.
I got some
his favorite player.
They just signed.
You're good.
Are we lagging here?
Exactly. No, I got no ties to Jaden Daniels. Besides, I do think he's very special. Also, the Commanders signed a Pro Bowl left tackle in Laramie Tunsil in the offseason.
I love it.
Love it. Thank you, Adam. I want to see you. I want to see you next week, buddy. Okay. You hit this bet. I want to see you next week.
Thank you, man.
We need this. We need this, Adam. We need this.
Everyone say bye to Adam. You won't see him again. Say bye to Adam, everybody.
You
won't see him again,
man.
Running out of gas,
boys.
Thanks for having me, fellas.
Yeah, thank you, Adam. Peace. Yeah, I think easily a $25 bet. I think we gave Toby 20, and he just gave us his favorite player. Hey, take his rushing yards. And that lost. I don't even want to know where Adam got this play. Thursday night over passing yards for a quarterback against a really good defense. I hate it so much. I love it.
Yeah, it's ballsy. It is ballsy. I really thought he was going to go with the rushing touchdown, which would have been fucking great. But let's take the passing total over.
Lock it
in. And Max, I mean, if he's on the show all week, I'm feeling a little bit of tension between the two of you. So I know where you're.
You kind of came on here with some resentment towards me, as if my Jaden Daniels pick had anything to do with them.
Well, he called me after the first episode, and he won. He hated my Derrick Henry pick for no draft list, and he also really hated your Jaden Daniels no draft list pick. So, I mean, hey, you got to respect the guy that he watches a lot of football. He helped coach high school football, so he does have a nose for the game, and we'll see where it takes us.
All right, is that it for us or what?
It for us. That is it for us. So I hope you guys have an incredible week. I love every single one of you, my listeners out there. My heart goes out to you. My heart goes out to you. Oh, it was already over.
No, it's still going, buddy.
We
love you guys. Good night.
We love you guys. Good night.